Hello and welcome to another Nidvember video. Of course, it's all about Tyranids in November or Nidvember, and in here we have a box of a couple of big miniatures, big plastic miniatures by Games Workshop. This is going to be, if you haven't seen it already by the title, it's going to be my unboxing and first look at the Tyranid Tyrannofex. You can also build it as a Tervigon. One of these will cost you £35. It's a big creature, and it's one of my favourite looking creatures. I'm really excited to unbox this, and stay tuned to the channel throughout this month, and you will see many more videos of units from the Tyranid army. So I hope you stay tuned. I can't wait to give you all of the videos now. I just want to release them all now, like a swarm of Tyranids. Okay, let's unbox this. So one of these models, let's say, take back £35, which isn't too bad. No, it's £2 more than a Hive Tyrant, but it's massive. And it can make two different types of Tyranids. Okay, so smart packaging, eh? Okay. So we've got some packing peanuts. Don't worry. Oh. So this is the Tyrannofex. I think that's the acid spray. I think. You know what I'm like with Tyranid weapons though. And then we also have, I should just really wrap this box up and then unbox it again for the Hive Crone, but well, you've seen it already. I can't really escape that, which is the Tyranid Hive Crone or Harpy. You can make both. It just says Harpy on there, but you can turn it into a Hive Crone. So stay tuned to the channel, because this is actually another unboxing and first look video that I'll be doing soon. On to the main centerpiece. I'll just take the extremely reflective plastic wrapping off. Okay. So it's quite a neat box, quite thin, streamline profile. I think it only has two sprues, two big sprues, of course, but yeah, shouldn't be too much of a. So that's good that it's got a slim kind of profile. Let's have a look at the reverse. Oh, there we go. This Tervigon. I like both of the models. I'd love to get both of them. I really would. It says here also makes a Tyranid Tervigon, and you've got a little Hormagant erupting out, very sort of aliens reminiscent. You've got this birthing kind of belly thing, distended, or you can have the Tyrannofex with this ridiculous strength 10, heavy 3. If it doesn't move, it can fire it twice, and it's a bio tank, which means it doesn't affect it when it moves and shoots. 48-inch weapon. Please, Games Workshop, don't change the rules for that. This is the main reason I got this kit, and it's a massive Tyranid. Give me more massive Tyranids. So let's unbox this. So here we go. You've got, unfortunately, the old paper, very old paper instruction booklet. Nothing wrong with it really. You can still sort of view it. The newer ones obviously are coloured, so they have the little contact points where you need to glue, but at the end of the day it will still help you make a Tyrannofex. This looks like you do all of this for either of them. So it's odd because it doesn't actually say that this is for the Tyrannofex, but I'm assuming this is the Tyrannofex. And there you get the different weapons. And then the other part is this, which looks like you can put the flesh borer hives on there, or the rupture cannon, whichever is easiest, whichever you wish to do. And then you just get the main body, and you put this spawning belly on there. Yeah, interesting instruction book. You got all these are the toxic sacs that you can hang off it in places, and the adrenal gland, and you can give it crushing claws. I think mine is just going to be look a little bit like that, but with the rupture cannon. So without further ado, let's get into the sprues. Oh, actually it's 3 sprues. Wow. Whoa, look at this. Look how big this sprue. I want to see when it was made. Have we got a year on there, guys? Maybe we'll have a year on here. Yeah, 2011. Wow, 6 years ago. Can't believe it. Yeah, so 6 years ago this set's been out already. So you've got the Rupture cannon there with part of the barrel, some claws, part of the left arm that feeds into the weapon. I mean, this acid spray weapon is pretty big too, but the Rupture cannon is just huge. Oh, what a coincidence. I have a Space Marine right here. Look at the size of it. I'd even hazard to guess that it's longer than a Primaris Space Marine. So there you go. So that's one of the sprues. Then we've got this sprue here. You've got the spawning belly, it looks like. Big distended. That's going to look great with shading and highlights. You've got half of a Hormagant. You've got this tail. Part of its left arm again, some exhausts, part of this spiny carapace, another part of the carapace, the exoskeleton of the chest. I think that's for the Tyrannofex side of things. Quite a few gaps in here, even for a model that's 6 years old. So, and then there's a few gaps on here, but look at how big these legs and claws and talons and things like that are. Huge, these big legs. These big arms. Look at the big head that it's got. Remarkable. Looks like it's got a couple of variant heads with tongues and claws. Look at that tongue with the claw on the end of it, on the tip. These, the hives, flesh borer hives, and the crushing claws. Big crushing claws there, like a crab. The adrenal gland, and so on. So yeah, a fair amount of decent looking parts. This is the base. I was expecting a bigger base than this, so the model probably going to be about sort of that big or so. Maybe it just squeezes on that base. Who knows? We'll have to find out. And that's all I really want to say about this unboxing and first look at the Tyrannofex slash Tervigon. What I'll do is I will go away, I'll build this model, and I'll get back to you in a separate video where I will review the model, tell you how easy, how difficult it was to make. I'll do some size comparisons as always, and I'll give you a full lowdown on the rules. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. For the Norn Queen.